Hey, what's up? Lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the 2009 action-adventure thriller film Ninja Assassin. This stars Rick Yoon, Sung Kang, Naomi Harris, and Rain. One name, Rain. So what's cool about having Rick Yoon and Sung Kang a part of this film is that they're both Fast and Furious alum. So to have them both be, Sung Kang starts out the movie as a gangster, for that matter, being tattooed by a old tattoo artist who has had experience with the ninja 50 years prior, and everyone thought he was just making stories up. And then Rick being one of the ninjas, a part of the Azuni clan. I forget the name of the clan. That Rain is a part of as well. So Rain is an escapee of the clan because he refused to kill a girl who was trying to escape the family. Then the clan is trying to kill him in return as the years progress. That's the basic plot point. But what's neat about this movie is the level of physicality that went into this. Like, I can't do anywhere near the amount of work that these guys and girls did when it comes to that level of parkour, that level of martial arts. Incredible. Rain, his abilities are just so pristine. It's remarkable. Same thing with Rick. I've seen this movie so many times in the last 11 years. And I haven't seen this in a while, to be honest. So when I'm watching it, I'm getting back all of these memories of watching it with certain friends and certain, people I was dating at certain points. And it's fun watching this now because you can tell that this movie was made to be watched in 3D. Now, you got to realize 10, 15 years ago, 3D movies were a big thing in the movie theaters. So to have this movie have, shurikens being thrown at you and different swords being swung at you and blood splattering straight to the camera, that was specifically engineered for the visual effects of the 3D. We don't have that anymore. I mean, yeah, it still exists, but no one cares about that anymore. It's not an interactive movie experience, if that makes any sense. So it's just a quick hour and 30-something minute long movie. Very entertaining from beginning to end. And what's neat is I've expressed numerous times, I'm not a big fan of time jumpy stories unless there's an appropriate way to explain the time jumpiness. So this is a prime example of how to do a time jumpy story. You got, Rain's characters, what's his name? Rizzo. I got the list next to me. Yes, Rizzo. Rizzo as a kid being adopted into this family clan. Rizzo as a teen, Rizzo as a young adult, and then Rizzo as, Rain himself, teaming up with Naomi's character, who is an Interpol agent, who's trying to take down the clan to begin with, but they kind of team up and trap them in their headquarters in Japan, which is an all-out war scene, which is pretty neat. Watching this now, I can see a lot of influence of Kingsman: The Golden Circle. I realize we haven't talked about any Kingsman movies, and I'm kind of afraid to because I love them so much, but we'll get there eventually. So at the very end of Kingsman: The Golden Circle, there's that attack in the little village that Poppy sets up within the, jungle, right? That's what this reminded me of. There's a village on top of a mountain, on top of a jungle, in Japan, which is where the headquarters of this family's clan is, and it gets raided and stuff like that. So, well, nothing but happy thoughts and happy memories, and kudos to everyone and the level of physicality that went to this, and it's just an incredible aesthetic of a film. It's the best way to say it. I love it. Action-packed, blood all around, very Kill Bill-esque when it comes to the, assassinations and things of that nature, the violence that goes into it, but gives it that level of authenticity. You want these ninjas to be not just mythological beings that can heal themselves and fade into the shadows. You want to see that level of angst and rage and control and zen at the same time as well. So nice balance between the duality of it all. I like how I put that. And to that we say, Mucho mahalo.